traditional practice. The halved piñas are hand-loaded into large masonry ovens called hornos. They are cooked for 24 hours to soften the hard hearts of the agave and turn their starches into sugars. At the nearby Sauza distillery, the larger scale production has embraced modern technology. Here the piñas are shredded, then heated in a massive open cooker with superheated steam to extract the juice. Shredding the piñas allows more even cooking. Ultimately, 20% more agave juice is extracted than with the traditional oven method. Finally, an autoclave, or giant pressure cooker, converts the starches to sugars.
So by applying modern techniques, we have been able to keep the flavor of tequila and the characteristics that the consumer looks for in tequila, and also improve productivity, quality, and even working conditions.
Tequila is sold in two forms, 100% agave or misto. The misto contains at least 51% pure agave juice and a mixture of sugarcane or other sugars. The overwhelming majority of the less expensive misto tequila is exported to the United States, where it fuels the margarita craze. But as palates become more sophisticated, America is catching on to the 100% pure agave tequilas. Growing agave is an expensive long-term risk. And when demand for tequila jumped in the 1990s, agave growers couldn't deliver.
There was a huge acute agave shortage back in the year 2000 when price increased by 15-fold. So agave was so short that all producers wanted to extract as much tequila from agave as possible. So that prompted a major modernization of the tequila industry.
In order to further maximize sugar yields, researchers turned their attention to plant propagation in an attempt to clone the perfect agave.
So we are doing DNA analysis of an agave to make sure that it is blue agave. And from one cell, you can go all the way to 1,500 plants that are identical and disease-free. The main advantage is that they are, first of all, genetically perfect. There is no genetic modification at all, but we know that they are blue agave. They are disease-free, and they will grow at the same rate.
More than 250,000 cloned agaves are raised in Sauza's massive greenhouse facility. After 1 year under controlled conditions, they are replanted in the open fields. These perfect blue agaves will mature with larger leaves that will yield more sugar and ultimately produce more tequila. As growers and researchers learn to better control the mysterious blue agave, it could mean the end of an ancient art. The jimadores may one day become obsolete. The planting of lab-propagated, uniformly sized agave is paving the way for mechanized harvesting. Tequila makers struggle to maintain tradition, even as they employ modern technology. But another clear spirit revels in high technology. In fact, its makers are in a race to distill a spirit so light and pure, it might be hangover-free. An average-sized agave piña will yield about 9 bottles of 100% agave. Skip the barrel. Innovation of the Boston subway